Yo, what is going on guys? It is JD here back with another 2K video, and today guys we are continuing on with the all-time domination final game challenges. So previously I have completed this game with a full emerald squad and also a full gold squad, which was quite impressive in my opinion. Those videos went down really well, so you know we have to come today and try it with a full silver team. So as you can see on the screen, that is the team that we're going to be using. We've got Seth Curry at the 1, Andre Roberson, Stanley Johnson, Dragon Bender, and Big Boban in the starting 5. And then a couple of people off the bench who aren't really going to play much. So these two badges here are going to be key to winning this game. We've got Gold Limitless and Gold Tireless Scorer on this Seth Curry card. Now with the coach boost that I do have, I've got the Amethyst Dwayne Casey. He gets a +4 to his ball handling and 3-point ratings, so it does have an 87 3-ball, which isn't too bad at all. On Boban, we've got Gold Dimer and Gold Hustle Rebounder. Dimer is for the inbound passes. He's going to be passing up to Seth Curry, and then he should be draining the threes. He's got alright rebounding as well, and obviously he's just an absolute giant. So that is why we have got him in there, because we're playing up against like full pink diamond and galaxy opal players. So we're going to need some sort of physicality down low. As we can see, they're starting 5 there. Galaxy opal Magic, Michael and LeBron, and then pink diamond Timmy and Bill Russell. So absolutely ridiculous. These silvers on paper stand absolutely no chance. Like, their ratings are so low compared. We've only got a couple of people that can actually shoot. We've only got a couple of people that can actually play defense. But we do have Seth Curry with Gold Limitless, and that is going to be the thing that really gets us going in this game. So as you can see here, I'm moving the matchups a little bit. Roberson onto Magic and Seth onto Michael, just because they do prefer to ISO with Magic rather than with Michael. So makes it quite a bit better on defense. Onto settings now. Moderate on ball, tight off ball, over on screens. We don't want them getting any 3-pointers. I'd much rather them go into the paint where Boban will be roaming. And of course, no help on the drive as well. If we get beat, we get beat. We don't want to be giving up anything too easy. So crash the glass and stay home are the defensive settings that we make in-game. And then my offensive ones will make a little bit later on when we get the chance. But if you guys have played against this final game, you will know how ridiculous it is. They will hit everything. We start with a great possession here. We get a stop, we get a block, we get another stop, and then they still get the rebound. It's ridiculous. So 4 out 1 in is what we are going for. But yeah, they just hit absolutely everything. We get another block, but they still go up, and he just shoots over the 7'3" frame of Boban. It's ridiculous. But we are reverting back to the nice little inbounds limitless 3 play that has got us so many victories in the offline play. It still works. This is proof that it still works. I only recorded this yesterday, so I can confirm that if you do what I'm doing on the screen, you will be able to get this done. Well, maybe not get this done because it is really tough. And of course, defensively, we are going to try off-ball as much as we can with that Boban card, because he is just ridiculous. As Seth Curry gets his first green light of the game with his second 3. And then we're going to come down here. It was a bit annoying that Boban wasn't on all of the inbounds. I did expect him to be on most of them, but it doesn't matter as Seth Curry hits his first moving 3. Moving 3 is really not great for him. I think his 3-point rating is quite a bit lower on the moving ones, but saying that, he pulls up after a steal and hits back-to-back 3s and gets his takeover badge for the first time in this game. So early on, it is a bit of a struggle. The CPU definitely starts to slow down in the 3rd and 4th quarters, but 1st and 2nd quarters, they really come out all guns blazing. As we pull up there, sadly, that was just a 2. That's how quick Seth Curry is down the court. So we come down here, and Magic Johnson's now got his takeover, and he is just raining 3s. We're down by 7 at this point. Seth Curry's gone cold. It's really not looking good. In terms of offense, the only offense we have at the moment are these 3-pointers. It may be a bit of cheese. You might think it's not actually skill, but if you can do it any other way with silver players, I will be very impressed. there are my offensive settings. So rebounds, crash the glass, push the pace, and then 4 out, 1 in. So at the end of the first here, Danny Green with a wide open 3, and he bricks it and can't hit it, which is slightly frustrating, but is expected from a Silver who's taking his first shot of the game. So end of the first, we were down by 5, but we're going to pick this game back up in the fourth quarter. And as you can see, we are up by 14 at this point. If I included the second and third, this would be a long video. So I thought I'd put in the 2 most important quarters, the one that gets the game started and the one to close the game. As you can see at this point, Seth Curry with 82, make that 85 points for the game for a silver card against all-time domination in the final game. That is just utterly ridiculous. So we're up by 15 at this point. Pink Diamond Kobe with a wide open 3, and he bricks it, which is so rare for the CPU. And then Seth Curry is going to shoot from way deep and drain another 3, and that gives us the largest lead of the game, I believe, at 18. And they do start to really close it in after this point. So Seth Curry has got another takeover, but the CPU are going to go on a ridiculous run here. Their rebounding is just insane. You cannot get any rebounds against them. If they want to score, they are going to score. So they can see they're doing a full court press. They've got 11-point deficit that they're trying to carve out. And at this point, it is about managing the clock a little bit, because we should have plenty of enough points to be able to get in and complete the game, as Tyson Chandler goes in and gets fouled. So driving inside was something we didn't really do throughout the entire of the game until this fourth quarter here. We did get bailed out quite a lot. I mean, a lot of these silver players have awful free throw ratings, like Tyson Chandler here with a 59. I was quite lucky that he did manage to hit 1 out of the 2. We've got a bench in at this point, but yeah, it's tough to keep the CPU from scoring, especially with below average defenders. But Seth Curry is staying in the game, of course, as the CPU gets a steal. Thankfully, we get a good closeout, and we cannot get the rebound because Tim Duncan just rises above Tyson Chandler and Michael Kidd-Gilchrist, or Luca Baramute. I don't know quite who that is. But yeah, rose above 2 players to get it to go. Seth Curry comes down, misses a 3. It's been ages since he hit one. He's gone cold now as well. Michael Jordan with the pull-up, and he has cut the lead down to just 6 points at this point. So I was absolutely bricking it. Only a 6-point game. Seth Curry with a good look, green light, and that is what we needed. So we get the 100 points in a game. Very nice indeed, but the CPU are going to keep coming down. Michael Jordan's got his takeover now, and it's down to 5 points. As you can see there, he's got 11 points in the fourth quarter, so proper clutch mode engaged for Michael Jordan. As Seth Curry misses again, is absolutely shattered at this point. We get a good foul here because they did have Michael Jordan open on the wing, so I was more than happy to let them have this foul. And now they're going to try and score again, and it is so tough to stop the CPU. If you notice on defense, I have been off-balling the majority of the time, but if they come into the post, I will try my best to go on ball to really defend down low. So we do get a stop there, which is very much needed, and it's a 5-point game. Call for the screener roll. Luke Baramute goes to the rim and gets fouled again. So we've been properly bailed out with a couple of these fouls because they have been awful looks. Like silver players who can't even drive going up against Pink Diamond and Galaxy Opal defenders is not something that's ever going to go well. But thankfully, 2K does bail us out quite a bit, and we go to the line here with only 1 minute and 13 left in this game. So Baramute's rating is a 67, and he's got a bad release to go with it as well. But thankfully, no, we don't even hit the second one. Jesus, we brick both free throws. And Magic Johnson flies inside. Seth Curry with 94 points. He's barely scored in this fourth quarter. And it's a 3-point game. He's got the Gatorade symbol as well now. He comes down, he pulls up, and he finally hits another one. So he's got 97 points for the game. We're up by 6 with 1 minute remaining. We go for a steal there, which does turn into be quite a mistake because Boban can't quite get back to recover, to block it. Bill Russell gets his takeover, and Seth Curry's going to have a shot here. It's a bad catch. He pulls up and bricks it. So it's a 4-point game. They've got the ball, but big Boban with a huge steal there. I didn't even press square. The ball just sort of thankfully landed at his feet. And then Danny Green here, we're going to drive inside, which would have been an awful look, but thankfully we get absolutely bailed out for like the 3rd time. He bricks his first free throw again. Our free throw percentage was horrendous. I mess up the release on the 2nd one as well, but thankfully it goes down. So a 6-point game at this point. They've fouled us a couple of times. They get a 3 magic that's contested, and he still hits it down. So 3-point game with 12 seconds to go, and this is absolute madness. What am I doing there? Why did I make that pass? LeBron could have so easily stolen that ball, but Michael Kidd-Gilchrist misses the first one, but Green lights the clutch 2nd one. With 9 seconds to go, we're up by 4, and this one is pretty much over. I was doing some settings, didn't even really close out on Magic, who's got his takeover, and then they brick their final shot, and Boban pulls down the final rebound of the game. So we win by 4 points. We drop 107 on the final game of all-time domination with a full silver lineup, which is so cool. I did not expect to be able to even complete this challenge. I didn't expect to win, and I definitely didn't expect to have as much MT that is needed to get all 3 stars, but we did manage to get it. I believe when the earnings come up as they are here, I believe we did finish with about 1150 MT, which is way over what you need. I think you need 1015 to get all 3 tokens. So we get 1195 actually, so 1200 MT for that, and you only needed there, like I said, 1015 to get all 3 stars. So we absolutely smashed it, and what a challenge that was. So let's take a look at the team comparisons. So they did shoot 61% from the field. They absolutely destroyed us on the glass. And turnovers, thankfully, we really kept them to a minimum. We only had 3, which is very nice indeed. You can see the 4th quarter there. They outscored us by 10. And it was very nervy times. But we shot a decent percentage from the field and from 3. And Seth Curry was 1 3 away from dropping 100 points. He was 31 of 53 from deep, which isn't too bad for a silver player with only gold limitless and gold tireless scorer. So yeah, very good all round. Boban with 7 reads and 7 assists. No one else really did anything. It was all about Seth Curry, but he carried us to the win in this challenge. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you want to see the full gameplay from this, drop a like down below and let me know. As usual guys, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.